guys, welcome back. So today we have a 1v1 arena match, and interesting enough, look at the positioning of the walls here on the minimap and how my opponent is directly across from me. Usually it's a little staggered or off-center, but it was almost directly across from me. And Low Sodium says, good luck, have fun. I said, you too. One thing I could say about Low Sodium is despite how this match ended up turning out for him, he was not salty about the loss. And he says, I watch your YouTube. This is pretty fun. I've run into other people that know other YouTubers. Actually, a couple that know Poop Lord. One even asked me if I was Poop Lord, and I was like, no, I'm not. I'm not that cool. But the first time for me to actually play against someone and them to recognize me off of YouTube. So pretty cool, but also it kind of made me wonder, should I change my strat up? So I was playing as the Khmer and initially was thinking about some type of Khmer chop, something like that. And because he watches my channel, I thought, well, he probably knows that I have done the Khmer chop several times, and he might even expect it. And after the game, I ended up chit-chatting with him for quite a while, and he said he did expect a Khmer chop. So I decided I'm still going to do a castle drop, but I'm going to change things up a little bit. We're going to do things a little different. See if we can't, try something a little bit different. So, real quick though, Low Sodium is from the United States, 1,000-ish ELO, and I'm slightly higher usually. I'm usually either mid-1,000 to 1,100 and change ELO, and actually I'm from the United States too, so there you go. And I'm Khmer, and he is Britons. Now Britons, they get the bonus for sheep, collecting them quickly, but other than that, I don't remember them having too many other eco upgrades. Let me refresh myself. I don't play them very often. Oh yeah, 50% less wood for town center. So that is pretty big. You don't have to have so much wood in the bank. You can put more on farms. So there are 2 eco bonuses for them. But if you know anything about Khmer, especially late game Khmer, they are nuts. I love their farms. I kind of wish all civs had the farms that they do, just because of how strong they are. Not having to go drop it off at a freaking mill or town center. And I have to say, he actually freaked me out a little bit with his scout over here. I anticipated either a castle drop or maybe some aggression of some sort over here from him sitting there. So I went ahead and just palisaded just to give myself a little extra time if he did push over on that corner. And he is sending 2 villagers forward. Even though I just played this a couple days ago, I'm already forgetting what happened. Oh yeah, so he goes for some forward archery ranges right in front of my base. Hits castle before I do. I wanted to go up a little bit later, and I have a few more villagers than he does. Right now 5 more. I'm almost in castle age. And probably should have used my scout to kind of figure out what was going on in front of my base, but I sent my scout over to this side here because I wanted to attack from that side. And interestingly enough, I think he actually, if he was looking, he could see my villagers coming out here, sending out some villagers over here, and I want to castle drop him on this side. I usually pick the side that has their stone. That way I can collect it and go for another castle if I want to. There's a little bit of stone here, but it's pretty far back. There's a gold here, but really I just want to get this stone. And the nice thing about it is it ranges this wood line that he's on. It ranges the stone, this gold here. And so I was pretty happy with that castle placement as we finally place it. Come on. There we go. And making sure my villagers are nice and safe and happy. And this was kind of unexpected to me. I didn't really expect crossbows on my face and a Mangonel. And if he had gone up a little bit closer, let's see. Let's check his fog of war. Yeah, he doesn't see it. If he got up a little bit closer, he would have actually have seen that I was walling behind it. And adding in a ram as well and a monastery. Yeah, don't mind me just passing.
Ready.
Villager count 28 to 36, so I do have a villager lead. Both players still on one town center. Neither one of us have expanded. And I get that second gate up, which he still doesn't see yet. So he probably thinks he's about to go in. But I did get this castle up, and I am taking some of the stone here. I guess I wasn't as close to that woodline as I thought. Yeah. Maybe if he keeps chopping, I'd range him. But he immediately responds by walling off. He's got some house walls over here and walling off this side of his base as well. To try and funnel me into his town center. So he's almost through here. I decided, okay, this is getting kind of serious. He does see that I've walled behind it. Whoops-a-daisy, can't get in. And dropping a defensive castle as well as a palisade gate here just for a little extra protection. And that castle's up. So, took down this gate. So I don't even need to do a Khmer chop, even if I was still planning on doing it. Had to delete a house and rebuild them to get access to the stone a little bit better. But instead of going for a Khmer chop, I decided, why don't I just make an elephant, maybe two. I think I only built one though. And see if I can't trick him into thinking I'm going into elephants. So that's what we're going to do here. And he gets a monk. I wonder if he's just doing it to collect relics. Yeah, looks like he's going to get that relic. And red will be in my base pretty soon here. Still just on 1 TC, and he is on 1 TC. And interestingly enough, he's going for a siege workshop at home as well, thinking about probably getting some rams to take down this castle. Has a siege workshop for it as well. And I got a cheeky little university to try and block that ram. Unfortunately, I got pushed back. That villager hanging in there with 4 hit points. And actually, I got 1 kill, but I don't remember when I got it. Maybe I did get somebody.
Ready.
I got a kill, so it's right now it's just 1 kill to 0 deaths. But red is coming in. He does have 2 priests forward and bringing his archers in the ram. And I'm just trying to boom back here. And I want to say I'm going up to Imp pretty soon. Do I go to Imp? No, I just got a bunch of idle villagers. That's what I got. Being forced to wall. I had to get my own siege workshop as well to get a Mangonel out, which works great against the rams and against the archers. And he dropped off a couple archers right next to my wood line. But he's going to be forced to go back. And thinking about dropping a second castle here. Here's the 1 elephant. Probably should have tried to scout a little bit to see what was going on. That dude's still got some stone. How much stone has he got? 7 stone? And even trying to get some protection up here. Now, he commits more villagers than I did. And so actually I get a little worried about this villager, or this castle. I actually don't know that he's got his castle up yet. Or getting a castle up yet. And he's bringing his military back. And brought a monk. This hurts. Tried to run away, lost my freaking elephant. His castle goes up first. I'm losing villagers. I lost an elephant. Oh, like 3 villagers dead. And I think he killed my scout. No, he didn't. But he will at some point. No bueno. So I said nice play. because it was a nice play. Getting a relic out, or a priest out, excuse me, in the nick of time and getting that elephant. But he goes, haha, I mean, I'm kind of effed. Oh, man. I mean, he has this room over here. You could expand over here and have safe woodline, safe farming and stuff. And I actually did make a petard. I was thinking about going into petards and taking out some things. Decided, nah, I'm probably not going to do that. Instead, I'm going to start investing in another town center and just start booming up a little bit. The pressure is finally off of my face. I was a little worried about all that pressure. I had to buy a bunch of resources, or sell a bunch of resources, and buy stone at the cast at the market. It's been a long day, guys. I feel like I say that a lot, but today actually I was a pallbearer for my grandmother's funeral. She passed away a couple weeks ago, or almost a couple weeks ago, and age 83 years. Life well lived, and I definitely love and miss her. But it was more of a, I mean, it's sad, but it was a kind of like a happy time of remembrance more than, you know, like when I lost my brother 6 months ago, which was a tragic and untimely death. So, you know, not all death is, I mean, all death is sad, but not all death is as sad. And we were just happy that we had her for as long as we did. But anyway, I'm not trying to bring down the mood, guys, but he deleted some wall, brought these archers in here. I did get a siege workshop up, and I'm thinking about some rams maybe, or some Mangonels. Refreshing my wood lines. And getting some technologies, dropping a third town center. And I think, honestly, this is what ended up really helping me out, was the fact that I put some pressure on him, which took the pressure off of me, which then allowed me to boom. And see, yeah, actually, right here, these 4 monks. He created these these monks because he saw that elephant, and you know, he wanted a monk or two for relics, period. But he also wanted these extra monks in case I went bananas with the ballista elephants, which I did not. Had to clear my throat. And I am sending this Mangonel forward. I'm tired of this Mangonel pressuring my siege workshop. I really want to keep it up. Did get a ram out. At least it's distracting his castle for a little bit. He's house walling behind. And a 1-for-1 trade on the Mangonel there. Huh. And low sodium advanced to Imperial Age. He says, whew. I haven't even clicked up yet. I have the resources just now, actually. So I need to. Okay, I have it queued, finally. But he hit an imp first. And I'm assuming... Yeah, he got some traps. He says, you're stressing me out, 11. Oh, man. You know, it's funny. There's games that are stressful and fun, and there's games that are just stressful and not fun. This one was pretty fun. Just, I don't know, it was fun playing with somebody that was, you know, lighthearted and just, you know, relaxed, wanted to have fun. And it was kind of just cool meeting somebody that watches my channel. Yeah, I said, dang, got me, boy. He did get the Arbalist upgrade as well. First Treb coming out. And I have a decision here. Hang on for dear life and try and keep this forward position up, or let him take this forward position out, and while he's doing that, boom like crazy back home. And I feel like in the past I've usually gone for that, no, it's my forward base, he's a my castle, I'm gonna do whatever it takes to keep him up, and it usually hurts. So I decided instead I'm going to let him take it and just fall back and boom. And I am almost inside of Imp, 79%. Still has a scout there, just kind of keep an eye on what's going on over here. And let's check the villager count. So the villager count is massive in the difference. 43 to 86, actually double right there. And that's because I got these 2 extra TCs up, and he's still on that 1 TC. So I don't have a problem with going to Imp a little bit early like he did. I don't know if it's that early, but earlier than me. But you really want to be thinking about getting more villagers as well, because your economy is just not that strong right here. Even though the score looks pretty even, and the KD is 8 to 11, I mean, that's not bad. And I lost that first castle, losing my second castle. It's all going to crap. Getting mopped up. But that's okay. I still have a castle back home, and I am producing villagers non-stop. 95 villagers now. And I actually dropped a castle foundation there. And he had these arbalists, which were so... what's the word I'm looking for? They were extremely well placed for him and extremely poorly placed for me. So now I'm like, you know what? I'm going to distract him by taking these villagers and just making them walk to a bunch of different waypoints, and he can try and shoot me with his no thumb ring arbalest, while I build a secret little base on the outside here. I've got a castle coming up, and I've got a bunch of hussars queued up because I want to go Khmer hussar spam. And I don't know if I'll cast it, but I actually just went full Mongol hussar spam against a player that was Goths, and I just raided his economy twice, just like went bananas. And so he was making Huskarls originally, and he swaps over from freaking Huskarls into Halbs, full Halbs. Well, little did he know that those hussars were just for fun, and I had like 15 barracks with champions pouring out. So next thing he knows, he's got freaking 6 trebs, 5-6 trebs, and a ton. I mean, like 70-80 champions that are almost completely fully upgraded, knocking on his front door. So you know, sometimes you have to like make it look like you're going one way or another. Which, I mean, I did invest in the hussars and got a lot of value out of them, but making a quick tech switch whenever they think that you're going to go into that or continue with that was great. And I think he probably thought, you know, as Mongols, I probably thought I was going to go into Mangonel. It was the map was land nomad, so there's a ton of stone to be had, but that was not my plan. And I think I lose this castle actually. These trebs are pounding it down, but I have to say these hussars are trading pretty well against these arbalists. Take out one treb. Yeah, I lose that castle there. I didn't want to send that few hussars in. I actually wanted to wait till I had a lot more, but I was trying to keep that castle up. Got my own treb coming out now. And here are all the hussars. And talking to him after the game, he's like, yeah, I did not expect a bunch of hussars coming out at me. Probably thinking, you know, more either war elephants or ballista elephants or scorpions or who knows what. But the hussars, they're not the best hussars in the game. But whenever you have Khmer farmers that literally it's just non-stop. Just look at my food. Look up at the resource panel. The food is just non-stop coming in. And I have so many queued up. I'm getting the armor upgrade as well. It's just non-stop. And you just spam, spam, spam. And I have the economy to support it. 111 villagers to 49, because he just lost one. 49 villagers, so more than double. And that's just because of having these extra town centers up. I think, yeah, I got 4 now. 4 town centers. And I want to say he stayed on 1 the entire time. So I don't see, there's no reason to stay on 1 the entire time. Maybe if you're doing a certain strat or something, all in or fast imp or whatever. But, you know, at some point you want to expand a little bit. You did get a conversion, funny enough. Conversion on the hussars. And teched into pikemen. And so because he's teching into pikemen, I'm going to drop some archery ranges. And I think I'm getting a... I get a... whatchamacallit... university up as well. Because I want to tech into hand cannons if he goes into full halbs, which he does. And this is extremely unfortunate for him. I'm trying to get this castle up. Left a little bit of a gap in between there. Villager count not looking too hot. Still trying to get conversions though, but I mean you're getting conversions on hussars. And that is a doubt castle. And Low Sodium says, that's embarrassing. No, it's fine. It's fine. And there's a GG. So, was this the most spectacular game ever? No. Was it like mind-boggling? No. But, I don't know. I thought it was cool that somebody watching my channel ended up playing me. So, I decided, you know what? I'm going to cast it. So, Low Sodium, if you're watching this video, good game. Thanks for not being salty. And maybe we'll play some more in the future. Alright guys, we'll catch you later.